guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. And if you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. I've just been out to the local co-op because I checked on my bank and there was enough money in there to get me a few basics this afternoon. So I've just been out to the co-op. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 4:12 p.m.
So it's 12 minutes past 4 in the afternoon on a Monday, and we will get back to ourselves, don't worry. No, I haven't been myself lately because I'm being bullied online, and bullies aren't worth speaking about anyway. I don't want to keep ranting on about bullies because that gives them attention and they start laughing. Right, so we're going to go through the day piece by piece. I'm going to let you listen to my mother's answer phone message from this afternoon and we go from there. So, I've been in most of the day by myself with my lovely chihuahua. It's got hotter and hotter and hotter and I'm sweating buckets. This afternoon I took Max out. I changed from my shorts into my khaki leggings and I walked around the Rochester Riverside field. I live in Rochester. My mum Jennifer lives in Chatham. So I walked around the field and Max was tired, I was tired. You know, in this heat it is hard to just walk without sweating. And I was listening to the radio. I was listening to LBC radio all morning and afternoon mainly about in Italy the heat waves. It's like the whole world is burning up. Scorchio in the future. I mean, what's going to happen to this planet? It's burning up. It's global warming. It's carbon emissions and things. You know, in other countries, it's starting fires. It's so hot. So I went for a walk around the field with my lovely dog. There was people on the field, couples mainly, and I had a nice walk with Max. Nothing. I told you in the afternoon the walk is lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely. It is really nice. I have been cheering myself up because I told you I've blocked the bully on Instagram. I blocked them. So I didn't get a barrage of stupid messages this morning because they're blocked. So I came back into the flat and I don't think I've got any post today because my post box looks empty. And the key broke in the lock. The key broke in my mailbox. It melted, and when I put my key in the box, it broke in two. So there you are. I'm going to have to get hold of the post person or leave a note on the box because it's broken in half in the heat. It's so hot, the key's melted and it snapped in half. I've got onto my housing provider because I don't know if it's a mailbox issue, whether the whole lock is broken. So I've asked Hyde Housing for advice. If I have to pay for a new mailbox key, I will, but I want to check that the mailbox isn't broken because I don't want to get a new key and it's something to do with the lock, if you know what I mean. This is what happens when people stuff parcels into a mailbox that are too big and it's broken the lock, I think. So I've got in touch with my housing provider to get me a new mailbox key. As I was coming into the building, someone had their bottom turned towards me. They were doing some cleaning downstairs. I don't know who it was. And all I could see was a bum crack as I was coming into my flat. So I just came into my flat. Opposite the flats, a family right at the top on the third floor has moved out. So I had a white lorry outside my block of flats and the flats opposite, someone was moving out from the 3rd floor. I'm quite happy where I'm living. If it stays quiet like this, then I've got no problems where I'm living. I'm not miserable where I'm living at the moment because it's quiet. I've got no problems at all. It's a nice area. It's by the riverside. The flat is big for me. I live by myself, so I'm not miserable. I'm quite happy and contented at this moment, right? So somebody moved out opposite me on the 3rd floor this morning. There was a white lorry and people were moving out. And I was in my flat. I'd taken Max out about 9 o'clock this morning, early. So I was in my flat for hours listening to the radio and YouTube videos. Okay. So that when I was a bit pissed off that my key had melted and broken in the lock. So the first thing I did was send an email to Hyde Housing asking them how to get a replacement mailbox key. I came upstairs and I thought, you know, the medicine cabinet key looks similar to the mailbox key. So I thought I'd go back downstairs and try the key. And then I had a barrage of weed, marijuana up my nose. So someone had gone out smoking weed. So I could smell weed inside the communal area. I went downstairs to try another key in my mailbox and I could smell marijuana. I know it's marijuana because it's got a distinctive smell and my eyes start pissing like I've peeled onions and I start feeling dizzy. I came into my flat when I realised that key would not fit the lock. Joe's parcel is still on the floor. Joe's moved out, so her parcel is still on the floor. She hasn't come to get it. So you've got Joe's parcel still on the floor, which it's going to stay there until either she comes and gets it or somebody that knows her tells her that her parcel is here, right? I'm an honest person. I'm not going to touch someone else's belongings. I wouldn't want it done to me. Came back into the flat and I thought, right, I'll check my bank balance. So I phoned Barclays Bank and there was a small amount of money in there for me to get some things. And now it's not over extravagant, it's just basics. A toasty, soft, thick white loaf is £1.50. So when you're shopping on a budget, you've got to be careful. So toasty, soft, thick white bread was £1.50. These natural mineral still water, 6 bottles, was about £1.70. So that's £3 gone already. So I had £8 to spare. £8. £1.50, £1.70, that's £3.20. A toffee yoghurt is £1, that's £4.20. The newspaper is 90p, that's £5.10. Then you've got the thin sliced chicken, which is £1, £6.10. And then you've got seasonal cupcakes for about £1.50. So about £7.65 this all came to. So I went to the checkout to put this through the self-service checkout, put it all through the machine and it wasn't working properly. So a member of staff kindly came over and told me there's an issue with the machine taking cash. So I brought all my stuff and I put it over the counter, brought it all over to the counter. The guy put the receipt through and I paid £5 cash and the rest by my Barclays bank card. Right? This is not extravagant, this is just a few basics to last me a couple of days. If you haven't got much money, a loaf of bread can go with jam, toast, buttered toast, jam on toast, sandwiches. So I was thinking properly. Like, I've got to last till Thursday. It is Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and there you go. Now let's listen to my mother's answer phone message. And she's called me Genestra again.
EE voicemail. You have one new message and one saved message. First new message. Received today at 10:50 a.m.
Hello, Jeanette. It's me, your mum, Jennifer, giving you the usual daytime telephone call. Hoping you have a good day and look forward to seeing you tomorrow if all is well between both of us. Okay, Jeanette? For now, I'm just ringing you now so you don't have to worry about me. I'm okay. All right? Bye for now. Have a good day. I'll phone you later on this afternoon if I can. If I can't, I'll give you a ring tomorrow morning. Okay, bye for now. Have a good day.
Well, I've had a good day. I've been indoors most of the day. It came down with rain here in Rochester. Corey's Road was pouring with rain at one point. So she's phoned me to tell me that she's okay, and I was really, really upset last night. I was really feeling low. But I pulled myself out of it this morning, and I haven't been in the co-op since the 11th of July. And I suppose if I hadn't have had that waft of weed up my nose, I may not have gone to the co-op. Because what weed does to me, it makes you lose your inhibitions, doesn't it, when you smell weed? So when I went to open my mailbox, I got a waft of weed up my nose. Marijuana. There was a group of schoolgirls sat outside the co-op laughing their heads off, about 5 or 6 of them. I just went into the co-op. I mean, I'm just ignoring anything that annoys me, and I'm just ignoring it and blanking it. You know, if people want to be rude and act stupid, then that's their problem. It's not mine. I'm not going to lose my temper. In the past I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less anymore. I couldn't care less what other people do. That's their business. If they want to say things underneath my balcony, I'm now listening to music. I can't hear it. I don't care. Annoy someone else. Annoy someone who's cared about it, because I don't. My mum said that she hopes to see me tomorrow if all is well between us. I'm an adult. I'm not a child. I don't want to argue with my mother. You know what I'm going to do, right? I've joined dating sites that are free. Facebook dating is free. Flirt Finder is free. Let's pay for Tinder. I'm gonna do a monthly subscription for Tinder and just subscribe to it for a couple of months and see if I can meet someone off Tinder, because I haven't actually paid for a dating site. Let's pay for a dating site and see if that works. Whether I actually meet a normal human being that isn't prejudiced and it isn't a setup, right? Because when you pay for it each month, a dating site, it should be better than the basic free package. So let's try that. And then if that doesn't work out, I just won't bother anymore. I won't bother. And they keep sticking people outside with Charlie's bucket hat on. Women, men and kids, they keep sticking that bucket hat on their heads. And I'm not interested in that bloke. And when you're not interested in someone and they keep pursuing it, then it's no good. If I don't want someone, I don't want someone, and I'm not interested in him. What he did to me broke the rules of friendship, right? Crossed the line. So when, you know, they want me to go with an old man. So I saw a couple kissing outside the co-op this morning, a young couple, and they want me to go with an old man. No. He said to me that we would just be friends. And he said he was a bachelor, that we would just be friends, and he crossed the line. And when someone does that to me, I don't want to speak to them again, or see them either. I'm not soft, and I'm not stupid. And this bum thing, bending over, showing your bum. Grow up. See you later.